my dad just woke me up from a nap yelling at me because apparently people have been contacting my dad's business. My dad works with court systems he doesn't. My dad is retired. He left his business to a person that he knew from Bible study. That person, her husband, one time before my dad's brain broke, my dad is a disabled person now. Before my dad's brain broke, because he has dementia, he told me, Steve's a Fed. And he was talking about the CEO of the company's ex-husband. He never told me she was a Fed. But what I'll tell you is that no one in my immediate family works for my dad's company. My dad's company is all people they have hired, and it's run by a person that I consider a Fed. So my dad says that you're destroying my business. We're gonna lose our house, because my dad depends on that money he has no retirement money. He still gets paid because he's a member of the board, but he doesn't do anything. He's a disabled person that's a member of the board. My dad didn't write the courses. My dad, the people that wrote the courses now work there. My dad wrote the old courses when the courses were being developed along with me. I wrote the courses too, but he wrote them. So, the people that wrote the courses are anti-drugs. I promise. It's like they're feds. The people in charge of the business are feds. My family's not involved in my business or with my dad's business. So apparently, I think what happened is they found me on LinkedIn, and then they found out what the company's called, and then they called the company, and that's what happened. But the thing is, if you look at LinkedIn, how many people have viewed my profile since my mail out? Less than 15. Because according to LinkedIn, in the last 90 days, that's 3 months, that's over a very long period of time while I was running for president, while I was a very well-known person, I was starting to get well-known, I had 15 views on my profile, and how many of those views were job recruiters? I've gotten contacted by multiple people from insurance companies and stuff like that talking about jobs. So probably less than 10 people over the last 6 months could have viewed my page that weren't one of my friends or something like that. Or 3 months. So all I'm saying is I think Microsoft is censoring my LinkedIn, and that's the reality of that situation. My dad has nothing to do with his business. I have nothing to do with his business. I probably should have something to do with his business because I'm so good with computers. I'm so good at graphic design. I could design the courses and make them so much more interesting. But there's nothing I can do about it. The person that's in charge of his business, according to my dad back in the day before his brain broke, he's a Fed. That's what he said about this guy, Steve, who was married to the CEO of the company.